Picture this, two giants of British storytelling, Benedict Cumberbatch and Guy Ritchie, finally joining forces in a pulse-pounding comedy thriller called Wife and Dog. It's the kind of team-up that fans have been dreaming about for years, blending high-stakes action with unexpected laughs. But here's where it gets really exciting. Could this be the project that pushes both talents into uncharted territory? Let's dive in and explore the buzz surrounding this secretive gem, and trust me, there's more intrigue than you might expect. First off, a quick nod to our insider source on this scoop. Aidan Kelly, a true enthusiast for all things cinematic, whether it's blockbuster films, binge-worthy TV series, video games, or any tale that grips your imagination, is a dedicated writer and journalist at Collider.com. Beyond his role as a senior resource writer, Aidan dives deep into features and breaking news, often reporting from major events like San Diego Comic-Con and D23 Expo. He's had the honor of chatting with Hollywood heavyweights such as Bruce Campbell, Maggie Q, and Chad Stahelski, among others. This passion for storytelling sparked early for Aidan, who created video movie critiques for his high school's news show. It only grew stronger, leading to a fulfilling path in independent filmmaking and screenwriting after earning a degree in film and television from DePaul University. His fresh perspective keeps us all hooked on the latest industry developments. Now, for those who aren't in the loop, Benedict Cumberbatch and Guy Ritchie are both powerhouse figures in British entertainment. Cumberbatch, the master of adaptations like the modern Sherlock Holmes series, and Ritchie, the visionary behind gritty, stylish thrillers, yet they've never crossed paths professionally until now. And this is the part most people miss. Their debut together in Wife and Dog isn't just noteworthy, it's a game-changer with a star-studded lineup featuring Rosamund Pike, Anthony Hopkins, Paddy Considine, Cosmo Jarvis, and more. The film's been kept under wraps, but Cumberbatch recently opened up about it, giving us tantalizing glimpses into what makes this collaboration so special. While chatting about his latest release, The Thing with Feathers, Cumberbatch spilled the beans on Wife and Dog to Collider, describing it as an upgraded take on Ritchie's signature style. He drew parallels between his character and Ritchie's go-to tough guys, like Jason Statham and Tom Hardy, think hard-edged, no-nonsense heroes from British crime capers. In his own words, there are definitely elements to his genre, but I don't know. I think he's kind of augmented it with a really new flavor. I don't really want to give much away, but it's quite unique for him. It's quite unique. It's a very soulful piece. And yeah, an extraordinary cast that I got to work with, and a very different ask for me to be the kind of geezer Tom Hardy, Jason Statham type role. It was a blast. I mean, I love him. He's very uncompromising, very who he is. It's just very straightforward working with him. You know where you are. He's a lovely fellow. He's great. And this is where things get controversial. Does Cumberbatch, known for cerebral roles like Sherlock or Alan Turing, really fit into the geezer mold of Statham's street-smart brawlers or Hardy's intense anti-heroes? For beginners, imagine Jason Statham as the ultimate action icon from films like Snatch and Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels, where he's been Ritchie's loyal leading man since the director's early days. Similarly, Hardy brought raw energy to Ritchie's crime series MobLand alongside Pierce Brosnan and Helen Mirren, turning it into a breakout hit. Critics and fans alike might argue whether Cumberbatch's polished charisma can convincingly channel that rugged vibe, or if this could be a bold evolution for both. But here's the twist, Cumberbatch calls it soulful and unique, suggesting Ritchie might be softening his edges for deeper emotional layers. Food for thought, right? Speaking of Ritchie's future slate, Wife and Dog is just the tip of the iceberg for him. Up next, there's the high-octane in the grey, teaming him back with the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare co-star Henry Cavill for some espionage thrills. Plus, a reunion with Statham in Viva la Madness, a sequel to the beloved layer cake based on its original novel, perfect for fans craving more of that signature Ritchie chaos. Oh, and don't forget the second seasons of MobLand and The Gentlemen, which promise even more twists in the crime underworld. If Wife and Dog feels like a distant tease, there's plenty to enjoy in the meantime. One film Cumberbatch aficionados shouldn't skip is The Thing with Feathers, potentially his most raw and relatable outing this year. Here, he plays a recently divorced dad suddenly thrust into full-time parenting for his two boys, only for a mischievous, crow-like creature, voiced by the talented David Thewlis, to stir up family turmoil. It sounds like a spooky psychological horror at first glance, and in some ways, it delivers that tension, but it's really a profound exploration of human vulnerability. Cumberbatch himself likened the monster to a wild blend of Tyler Durden and Mary Poppins, mixing rebellion with whimsy. For those new to the genre, think of it as a story that uses fantasy elements to unpack real-life struggles, like grief and adaptation, in a way that's both entertaining and thought-provoking. Benedict Cumberbatch's The Thing with Feathers lands in select theaters on November 28. Keep an eye on Collider for the latest on Cumberbatch and Ritchie's Wife and Dog. Release date: January 25, 2025. Director: Dylan Southern. Writers: Dylan Southern. Cast: Asterisk. Dad. Asterisk. Crow. What do you think? Will Cumberbatch's take on a geezer role surprise you, or do you side with the skeptics who say it's a mismatch? And could Ritchie be evolving his style, or sticking to his roots? Drop your opinions in the comments below. I'd love to hear your take on this exciting crossover.